Testing radio system. Schiphol ATC. This is Hypertext Fuel. Getting ready for takeoff.
That works too, but I think this is fine. Alright.
Oh, I forgot the...
We need a plant here.
Alright, it is 1400 hours in this Wednesday, 2020, December 9th. We are in Schiphol Airport here near Amsterdam in this little flying boat, the Icon A5. It's basically a boat that can land on water too, kind of those like armored personnel carriers that you can get in Arma sometimes that can go in water. I would be scared of going to one of those, but on land. And we're going to fly today to Duisburg, which apparently is where one of the stream followers here, Shipa, he lives nearby there. We're gonna take off. We're gonna head a bit south, then we're gonna find the Rhine River, and we're gonna follow the Rhine River all the way up to Duisburg. I believe it's gonna be an hour flight. And I have a Dutch book here. It's an old Dutch for beginners book here, so. Ik heet Simon. I am woon. Netherlands in leraar middelbare maar gaat. Bij in Duisburg. Okay. I don't know. It's Dutch. I don't know how to speak Dutch, but I have a book here that I could try to learn. Okay, I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Holland since I was a kid. I've visited there, and there's this pretty little houses. It's all full of canals, and they're very good with water and with painting. You know, they have Vermeer up there, they have Van Gogh, some of the best colorists in history. So, you know, I do call this sometimes stream and oh, thank you, Arthur. I'll always be a big time streamer in my book. Well, I'm not as big as Shroud yet, you know, so I didn't get like steampunk, or no, not steampunk, cyberpunk yet. I didn't get cyberpunk yet. That's going to be a whoa, easy on the engine here, baby. All right, okay. I didn't get like to start streaming cyberpunk yet, like these big time streamers have. You know, they get to stream before anyone else. You know, it's very fair world here. Okay, got Stockton Terriers #1 and a C2 Cessna, a Sky Wagon over here to my left, just 700 feet away. He's taxiing in. We have some other people here. Have Spooky Biscuit, Sierra 1 in the air, and there's some traffic here around Schiphol Airport. I don't have the deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I don't have the Schiphol Airport version that is completely exactly like Schiphol Airport is. But I do have the default one, the regular one. So what else coming in here? Arthur has found a cyberpunk streamer. Has 100k people watching right now. Copy that. That's this guy called Shroud. He's very popular from his PUBG Battle Royale days. No, pretty good streamer. He's a pretty, you know, very calm and collected guy. Very good at shooters, that guy. And okay, in Seattle it's rainy. All right, fantastic. Some message from Arthur, my first ever follower and a childhood friend of mine who's over in Seattle. Okay, let's go, full power. And let's turn the brakes off, and here we go, okay? Quite a bit of wind here in Schiphol. I didn't put live weather, I put like early morning, so to give me a bit of light here, because there's a lot of wind. Look at this wind coming from the left here. Okay, let's put the gear up. Let's put the flaps up. I don't even need any flaps with all this wind. And here we are taking off here this beautiful morning in Schiphol. Just I think it's just north of Amsterdam, this airport. It's not right by Amsterdam. Okay. And let's see. Alright, let's acknowledge that from ATC. Solid copy, Schiphol air traffic control. This lovely bird acknowledging transmission.
Schiphol Tower, lovely bird. 1 continue for east departure.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go east, okay. Alright. So this airplane doesn't have a analog compass, which is pretty crazy, but it does have 3D vision, and then the compass appears there. So I'm going on an east departure. I should have turned right instead of left. No, this is correct actually. This is east. Okay, 90 degrees is east. So I'm on the east departure here. I'm facing east. That means I'm going the right direction for my flight plan. But I'm surprised that maybe I did something wrong. But because I don't have the flight plan is not in my map. So I might have clicked something wrong. So this means I'm going to have to do it visually. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly south here. Okay, this is Amsterdam around here, I think. You can fly south over Amsterdam, keep going southeast trajectory, so that'll be about 130. We'll take bearing 130, like this little thing over here. There it is, just about there, 130 around there. I'm going to take that heading right towards the Stockholm Terjesse, number 1 in the Skywagon C208. I think that's what that is. And we're going to fly over Amsterdam and keep going south, and we're going to find a Rhine River. I think it's this big one over here, okay? And when we hit the River Rhine, we're going to head east on the River Rhine all the way to Duisburg, which is near Dusseldorf. Okay, now you can see this yellow line. This is the airspace frequencies, okay? So I'll acknowledge that. Alright, let's say Schiphol Tower, I acknowledge this is lovely bird, I acknowledge the frequency change, okay.
Schiphol Tower, lovely bird. 1 frequency change.
Okay, let's take a look at the nearest airport list. There's a glider field nearby. But what else? Airport's further from you. Let's see if I can get a vector. Oh no, if I can get a vector to there's so many airports around here, okay. Let's just do it visually. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And there's the sun rising. We are heading east. The sun rises from the east. I'm going to try to stay low here, because I don't want to, you know, there's quite a bit of cloud. It's a cloudy day. It's a very typical Dutch day here. And I don't want to get too much in the cloud so we can't see anything. So let's try to go a little lower here and fly over Amsterdam. This is probably some soccer stadium near, I mean, the Netherlands is a pretty small country, you know, so maybe this is somewhere near Amsterdam and not over Amsterdam yet. I have to keep my flight map on. See, I'm going east a little bit. I have to make sure that I stay on that southeastern bearing there. All right. And unless Shipa comes on the stream, I'm not going to be able to see it to know where his house is. Maybe he doesn't want his house identified or his place of living identified on the stream. That'll be, you know, it's up to the person. If they want me to land nearby, they can tell me where it is and I can try, or I can just land on the Rhine River. This is a plane that can land on water. That could be fun too. And we're gonna see what happens. So yeah, I can see a little bit of blue sky there for our port side of this little flying boat. Maybe we could do a touch and go in a canal in Amsterdam. That could be fun. And I believe I'll be able to recognize Amsterdam by all the like circular roads. I don't know if how accurate Amsterdam, how much work they've done in Amsterdam, Microsoft Flight Simulator here. I don't think they have done a good pass in Europe yet. I think the next one is UK. And but we're gonna find out. All right. Here in New York City, it's started snowing a little bit. It's a little drizzly, and I think this is Amsterdam around here. I maybe like around here. I'm totally confused by this map right now. This is Amsterdam around here, I think. So I actually went the wrong way. Is this Amsterdam? That's the central train station there. I'm gonna have to look at a Google map to double check. Opa, Rodrigo, tudo bem aí, cara? We have a Brazilian, someone who joined me on the stream yesterday when I was playing IL-2 Streamovic is a Brazilian guest from Maringá, Paraná, from Brazil. Salve, salve, Rodrigo. Today we are flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, this custom paint job I put in this little Icon A5 airplane. It's a cyberpunk inspired because I'm going to stream cyberpunk later. And I'm going to hey Sheepa, fantastic. I need bearings to your place, huh? Let me get the volume a little bit lower here so you can hear me. Let me turn the volume for myself so I can hear myself speak. I'm gonna need bearings to your place. Right now I'm flying I'll give you let's take a look here at the VFR map. So I took off from Schiphol, right there, okay? I think this is the Rhine River, this big one down here. And I'm heading southeast to Duisburg, which is down there somewhere. Let me see, let me check on the Google map, see if I can find where Duisburg is in real life here. I think it's probably around here. And but for some reason it didn't detect my flight plan. But this, I'm gonna just keep in mind that I'm probably flying to this like shape here, okay? It's east of this NID thing. It's this shape here, that's where I'm going. Alright. And let me not look, I'm getting into weather here, so I don't want to like look, get lost in this low cloud. Fantastic, I'll head to NID then. What is NID? Do you know what airport that is? The name of the airport? Because I think I can request a bearing here. Opa, Rodrigo estava jogando IL-2 agora há pouco. Rodrigo was playing IL-2 recently. Rodrigo, guest from Brazil. When I lived in Brazil, we had good friends who were Dutch. We lived in Brazil too. And they are in the Netherlands now. They're a bit all over the world. Some of them are in Australia, some of them in the Netherlands. I'm gonna have to stay low in this flight, okay? Because I better turn my cockpit light on. There you go. That's better. Because quite a bit of overcast weather here, quite a bit of low cloud. So I'm gonna have to go in low. Vou jogar Cyberpunk às 7 p.m. Est, okay? 7 p.m. Est is Cyberpunk. In Brazil, in Maringá, that's probably 3 hours ahead, 4 hours ahead, I'm not sure. Alright, here we go. Getting a little bit below that weather. I'm gonna head to NID. Okay, so let's look up a NID. Let's see if we find a nearest airport list. I'm going to continue to try to trim down here because I'm having a little trouble. This airplane keeps trimming up. Okay, let's put the power up. Alright, let's see if we can find near NID here. Airport's further from you. Not Vermeer Airport, but Middenmeer Airport. Airport's further from you. Airport's further from you. I think I'm just going to go manually until I'm closer than there. It's not giving me a... It's not giving me a bearing to NID right now. Alright. Oh, and I'm totally lost here. I'm going the wrong way. I have to keep my eye on the... Oh, and the airspeed. Oh, almost blew up. Okay. I'm just going to keep following the Stockton Terjes one. He seems to be going the right direction. I'm going directly east now because the sun is there. But, you know, it's a winter, so it's a bit more southeast, I guess. The sun rises, that always confuses me a little bit. If Apple Dune pops up or airstrip Arnhem, you'll be in range. Copy that. I'll keep an eye up for Arnhem. You can fly over Arnhem in IL-2 Sturmovik too. I will do a stream of IL-2 over the Netherlands soon. Arnhem, Maastricht. Beautiful. You can see where those Dutch painters got, you know, their sense of color from, because there's very... When the weather is overcast and it's quite gray and there's this mist, color jumps out at you more. And that's why color photography is better in overcast weather, I find personally. Okay, let's stay bearing about 130. We'll be good. Wageningen, where I live, is almost next to Arnhem, directly under Rhine. Fantastic. We're going to try to locate your place. I'm going to try to land as close to your place as possible, or I can land on the Rhine. This plane does land on water. Right now it's a landing on water configuration. This Icon A5 here. A couple of very serious-looking pilots here. And it has a Rotax 912 IS push configuration engine. This Icon A5, the most futuristic airplane I found in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The inside looks like a BMW because it was like designed by BMW designers, and the outside looks quite futuristic. It looks like a little flying car, Directly in the Rhine. Fantastic. I'm gonna find the Rhine and then follow it. That's my main plan right now. Although it's quite a lot of wind, it's gonna take me a while, I think, because I have to get all the way down here and then go to the right all the way around here, I think. Okay, it's gonna take me a while, but that's all right. We have time here. It's Wednesday, but we're over the hump of the week. And I'm not very familiar with the Netherlands from the sky, so I won't be able to tell you exactly where I am, and we're gonna have to fly a little bit, just trusting the instruments, trusting the maps. Maybe I can trim this here. Maybe I can bring up a Google map on the stream. Let's try to do that. Give me 1 second. Let's try to bring a Google map up on the stream to see where we are in the real world, okay? Flight vector, let's try that. Was it .net? It's not that one. Sky vector, that's what it's called. Okay, let's do a little bit of a flight plan. Let's see, can I do this from here? I have to link, I have to sign in, and I haven't done that, so I'm not going to do. I'm just going to go like Arnhem like this. And you're going to see that it's a city in the Netherlands, and I'm going to pull up a Google map in a little bit. We're going to pass by Utrecht as well, I think. And Shiba lives in Wageningen, okay. Wageningen. Ah, there it is. There's a butterfly conservation nearby. There's the Belmonte Arboretum. Is it by Leuven? No, Leuven is Belgium, right? Okay, it's not very far. I'm not too far from it. Okay, here you go. Let's do this, okay? Alright, let's do that. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to zoom in over here a little bit. Alright. So I want to head like around here, I think. Alright, I see it. Right around here. Okay, I'm going to turn this off now. I'm going to turn the other one off. And I have to turn left a bit because I'm really going off course in this airplane. Hey, Captain Elias, how are you, sir? Good to have you here. Deelen. Fantastic. Yeah, Netherlands is pretty small, right? Small country, tall people. I almost got run over by so many cyclists when I was in Amsterdam. I am doing fine, sire. Thank you very much for asking. Currently flying over the Netherlands and heading to the place of one of the followers here on stream. Eventually, maybe I'll fly to Jamaica. This could be a recurring thing here. Fly to the places where the followers are, where the stream chatters are. Okay, I'm flying. My goal is to reach right here now. So I'm right at the right bearing, about 135 degrees. Probably more 130. Let's go a little bit to the left here. Okay. Yeah, 133 more or less. And I'll do okay. Fantastic. Gnarly, hang loose, man. I have a friend I play Arma with. He's a surfer, so I used to surf when I was a kid a bit, but then I stopped and I just did a bodyboarding later when I lived in Rio for a very brief time. I was very young. You can see all the Black Shark AI work there. It does look kind of like Dutch houses down there a little bit. All this AI generated buildings here. They take the satellite imagery and then they plonk down. It's like the little Monopoly wooden houses when you had the wooden houses. You plonk it down where you think you know, it looks like what it looks like from space. Ooh, a little bit of a freeze there. Okay, we're back. Wageningen. There's a bit of wind coming from the left side of the airplane from the port wing. That's why I think I keep getting pushed left. Light sport airplane. Custom paint job. I have not forgotten that I promised Megatron that I am going to do a tutorial about how I managed to get this paint job on this airplane. I'm by no means a pro. I just hacked at it until I figured it out. Which kind of goes with the theme of cyberpunk, you know, hackers, you know, in a futuristic cyber hellscape. That's what we're going to be playing later today. I hope I like it. I hope I don't hate it because I have like at least 3 or 4 streams scheduled, and I do want to play the whole game on stream. But if I hate it, you know, that's probably not going to happen. But I don't think I'll hate it. Let's see how it goes. One thing I'm going to have to decide is what kind of character am I going to build. I'm going to make, you know, someone who's very peaceful, or I'm going to try and doesn't kill anyone, or I'm going to make a super psychopath. Probably not the latter. I generally like to make a bit more benevolent characters in the game. And we'll see. Alright, how we doing? Alright, making progress. We have about that far to go right here. Let's drop in a little bit. Some sort of castle here. Very European type building. And here you have some sort of industrial... Right next to the European building, some sort of industrial warehouse place. The little cars down there. It would be awesome if Altu Strumovik could be you could play with Altu Strumovik's damage modeling and flight model and those airplanes in this world, in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. That would be so awesome to combine those two things. Who knows? Maybe someday that'll happen. I just passed Utrecht. Fantastic. I can try to zoom. Is that it over there? The big tower in the middle. Do you want me to change the weather? Is it too, it's not exciting enough? I could change it. I'll show you. Dom Tower. Alright. I can change the weather if you like. Maybe I should do a poll. You want it to be stormy, sunny. Let's try changing the weather a little bit, okay? Because I don't have live weather here, so I can do something like this. Oh, no, I don't want live. Let's put scattered clouds. There you go, that's a little nicer. Okay. Oh, did it? Please don't crash. It might be crashing. It's frozen. It seems like I have a freeze in Microsoft Flight Simulator when I try to change the weather. Oh, and here it comes. It's back. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, this is looking a little bit better. Let's put the altitude on the clouds a little bit lower. Okay. Not the high clouds. Let's leave the high clouds really like that, and let's put the low clouds pretty lower altitude. Okay. Let's put the coverage a little bit lower, a little bit less scattered. Oh, actually, more scattered would be better. Let's change the mid-level here as well. Just giving you a little demonstration of the weather features of this game. Pretty cool. And you can see where the sun moves in relation to the horizon there by changing the time. So this is northern hemisphere. That's where the sun does. It just like goes. You know, it doesn't get up there like in Jamaica. It just stays right there on winter in the northern hemisphere. Let's leave it around there for now. Okay. This looks Dutch. Fantastic. Yeah, that looks a little bit more green now. It's a bit more a happy stream, you know, because color and light has an effect in your mood, okay? Painters know that, you know, photographers know that, advertisers know that. Don't go into advertising unless you're a really good person with a heart of gold, okay? I have friends who are like that. Tough industry. All right. Let's check where I am. All right, I'm a bit off course, but yeah, I'm gonna stay on this course because instead of going right here, I'm gonna go over the Rhine, and then we're gonna follow the Rhine. I think this is the Rhine right there. I thought maybe it was that, but I think it's the small one. I'm not that familiar with my geography of this part of Europe. Or is it a big autobahn, or I don't know how you say an expressway or a highway in Dutch. It has those things that connect the surrounding land, so you know the animals can go over from one field to another, which is nice. A lake. Another little castle type thing by a field. A little pond there. Snelweg. Snelweg is the highway in Dutch, huh? Fantastic. If it's an emergency, we'll land on a Snelweg. Okay. And who do we have out there? We have Raven, number 3184. And we have Camsters. There's the big river I said I was going to get to and then follow. I suppose that's the Rhine. Excuse me. Got the moon up there. See if I can remember how to do this. I'm slowly learning how to use this external view with the drone view. You can actually do it through this. We can do this. And smart cam, external, showcase. But there's so many options that I get confused, so I'm still learning all that. Snellweg literally translates as quick way. Fantastic. It's like American Expressway, you know? It's like Buddy Guy singing. I was driving down the expressway. It's going to pay my bills. Everybody driving by so fast, darling. Thought I was standing still, and I say, alright, okay. Let's stop singing here. And let's, okay, here's a town. I think this is the Rhine River. There's a bunch of locks and little docks. The Dutch are very good with canals. Probably the masters of canals. So I'm missing a bridge here, it seems, but that's a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. I think I'm really quickly, if you don't mind, gonna turn. Oh, it's Amber talking to the cat. I'm gonna really quickly turn off these. I apologize for this little break here. These nameplates, because they, after a while, they just take away from the view. All right, apply and save. Back. Okay, no more nameplates. Makes you feel like you're actually there in the airplane more. All right, I'm gonna follow this river until Sheepa tells me it's right there. Land there. Okay. I can land on the river, or I can land in the land. We'll try to land on the land. It's a bit more challenging. It's nice, especially in good weather like this. I won't have any problem landing in the river unless there's some collision detection issue with this plane and rivers, but I don't think there is. Although I haven't tried landing on a river yet with this plane, just in the ocean. Very nice seats, a very fancy aeroplane. There's the throttle. Everything moves. Alright, let's take a look at the map again. Alright, I think we're approaching Sheepweingenen. Let's take a quick look here. Weingenen. Alright. We passed over a former work spot just now. I used to work on a base there. Fantastic. I'll try to leave it in the outside view to keep it easier for you. Is this Weingenen right here? Let's see. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of I think it's further ahead, right? It's going to be a little bit of a delay because my stream, I think, is about at least 10 seconds delayed or something. Rennen, fantastic. Another Snellweg we're flying over. Wageningen is next. Okay, there's a little castle here. Keep an eye on my airspeed here. I don't want to... Welcome back, Elias. Or Elias. It's a name in Brazil too, Elias. And we got some lakes. A lot of water in the Netherlands. They're well prepared for climate change, I bet. Oh, look at that! There's some windmills in the distance there. That's pretty cool. Little bit of touch of turbulence there. These are nature rivers, fantastic. You can see a little bit of ice down there on the water. All right, let's cut power, and let's do a quick little drop here, and then we'll get altitude again as we get over. I think that's Wageningen over there. I just want to do a quick little flyby these trees here to show you, like, from low level, the speed in this game is pretty well done. Oh, I'm gonna have to fly under some electrical wires here. I don't think they're modeled, so that's okay. Alright, now we're gonna go up again. Get some height. Red house. It's like a Van Gogh painting. It's quite a big red house, that one. Usually he puts a little red house in a lot of his landscapes. Just gives that little accent, you know, that really makes it jump out when you find it between all those cool hues, cool and warm hues he uses. Okay, there's a little lock here. You see some boats, I forget what those are called. The boats that, you know, you need a tugboat to push them and pull them. There's some little Dutch houses, a row of Dutch houses. Nice sunlight coming from the east there in this morning. Copy that. Yeah, I think to make it as accurate as possible, they have to do a second pass on the countries. Eventually, I'm sure they'll do Netherlands. Maybe as part of a general European update, but I'm sure that they'll do more passes here. So I think this is Wageningen. Let's take a look at the air traffic tower. Airport's closer to you. The closest. So we have Malden's Vlak Glider Field. We have Aero Club Nistelrode, and we have Doga and Asperden. Fantastic, Shipa. So we've completed our mission here. Good evening, Mazu. How are you? Toja Abdelfurn. Appeldurn. Alright. How are you, Mazu? I'm orbiting Sheepus's town here. And we're gonna find a place to do a touch and go. Here in the Netherlands, I think this is the Rhine River. I'm not sure if it's this one or if it's the one a little further south, because this is big rivers further south here, okay? We flew from Schiphol, from up here, southeast, and here we are now in this orbiting flight. To my north of the town is the university. Okay, let's head north. Let's try to find the university, maybe do a touch and go on the roof, like I did in Bournemouth University, my alma mater over in England. Okay, so north is 000, okay, or 360, whichever one you prefer. So let's, once this number over here reaches 0, or 360, or 359 in these compasses, then we're going to be heading north, and we're going to see if we can spot this university. Fantastic. I used to live near Columbia University here, now I don't. I'm further north in New York City. Alright, so West Wageningen, we're heading north. I'm zooming, that kind of looks like a university campus there, or maybe that one. Some fields to the north of the city there. Let's take a look. Yeah, this one here. Is that the one? Or the one to the right of it? I see a little soccer field right there. And there's like some sort of racetrack. So it's probably these over here, right? Fantastic. I think I'm gonna do a touch and go on that building there. That looks like a good one to do a touch and go. That three, or maybe this pentagon looking thing here. Maybe both. Maybe we'll do the pentagon and then that one. That'd be pretty crazy. Alright, let's do that. Okay, power off. I'm gonna put the landing gear down because this is gonna be a touch and go. Alright, it's just like Airwolf, you know, the way that these landing gears come out on this Pentagon is the Orion building. Okay, Orion, just like in Elite. The shoulder of Orion, or Orion's belt, okay, a constellation Maybe we should fly to Orion's Belt in Elite soon. See what it's called in. I should probably put the flaps. Let's put the flaps down. I'll do another little twist. Okay, there's the moon. Okay, more power. Really, the engine is right behind your head. He's right behind here because this push-pull configuration is right behind you. So I can really feel when you change engine power on this. Let's do a little touch and go on Orion over here. In Wageningen, Netherlands, okay? Alright, here we go. A bit steep, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna go around for another one because my outside view is all discombobulated. Let's go around this building over here. Okay. I'm not sure what direction the wind is coming from, but it's a touch and go, so it's not a critical. Alright, here we go. Touch and go on the Orion building. Wageningen. Attempt, you know. Maybe it won't work. Maybe I'll blow up. I'll overstress the airframe. Oh, just missed it. Okay, let's try one more time. I think the wind is coming from that direction. So the wind is coming what 040. That would be about 2. The wind is coming from the south, the northeast, I think, or the southeast, I should say. Get off my lawn! You make a big noise in my backyard. Get off my lawn! Fantastic. It's like, who the heck is this crazy guy? You know, it's just this he's flying this weird airplane. The propellers in the back, and these are really noisy. These propellers, the push ones, are much noisier than the other ones. There's a reason why, I'm sure, but I'm not an aeronautical engineer, so I can't really tell you. Okay, here we go. This looking better. Oh, okay. There's some collision issues there, so I just clipped right through it. So let's touch to the left of that thing and see if that helps. Okay. I'll just miss this thing here to give you a little excitement here. Get off my lawn! Alright. I'm gonna try on the left side, okay? I'll try not to hit those air conditioners, but... Oh, here we go. 1, 2, bass. Little touch and go. Used to live there, huh? It's a university building. It's like a student house. Yeah, it's some couple of cars going around and round the roundabout there. Are they just going round and round, or are they gonna get off it? Okay, let's do a pass on this building, like below. Like let's wave to Schiphol. We'll look to the starboard and we'll wave to Schiphol. Okay, let's move over to starboard side here. Okay, we're gonna pass by. I'm gonna wave to Schiphol. Here we go. Passing by. Looking to the side. Hey, ciao! The big tower thing is student building. This thing here. Okay. Do a little touch and go on this. Let's give it a shot. Probably too fast, but... Oh, yeah, probably way too fast. Let's come from a little bit higher and let's glide in, okay? Scare those Dutch troublemakers in there. You know, they have like the fraternities, and they drink like hell, and you know, cause a little bit of trouble. But that's what you do at university, I guess. Because later, you know, you can, you know, get in much bigger trouble. It's better to get all that done when you're young. If you want to see where I live, you need to find the road to the east of the university going south, then the roundabout. Copy that. This is way too fast. Whoa, just missed it, okay. Just going nuts here. Okay, so if you find to see where I live, you need to find the road to the east of the university going south, then the roundabout. Alright, copy that. I'll do that. Let me just do a touch and go on this university building first. Because you know, when I get set on a touch and go on something, I want to do it. You know. All right, maybe here. Oh! Don't worry, I'm not gonna fly from Schiphol again. I was rushing too much. I just pushed down. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to Arnhem. Okay, that's the nice thing about this game. You know, we can zoom all the way in here on the beautiful planet Earth, right into the Netherlands. Okay. And now that I know where there's Schiphol, now I don't know more or less. Dusseldorf is here, and I think it's around here. Is that right? Let's see. Let me look at the map. Sorry about that. I'm just looking at the map. It's over here. I think it's here. Let's go. My bad. Pilot error. Good thing it's not a real plane. Even though it looks like a real place, because it is based on satellite imagery, it's a real place. Yeah, but you know, I know it's my broken MP3 player, broken record is the thing that I keep reiterating. It would be nice to have damage modeling in this, so you know, you lose a landing gear, but you keep flying. Okay, I'm behind those windmills. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So now I just have to fly over there, I think, and we'll be there. Beautiful sunrise here. Okay, let's try to make it a little bit later in the day so we can it's a little bit brighter. And let's try to give ourselves some oh no, not live like that. Let's try to give ourselves some clouds. Alright. And these I just put 0. Put them up. There's no clouds like that. Let's just put puffy clouds in the bottom here. Okay, more coverage. Pretty high altitude. A little higher altitude. The bottom can be a little lower. Okay, scatter. Quite a bit scattered and a little bit less coverage. A little bit early, a little bit of a glow here. Let's leave it around there, okay? It's more or less where we were. Of course, it can never be exactly the same. I don't think, at least. I don't know if you can get an exact, because it's a general simulation of the weather. You know, and weather's never like exactly the same itself, so. Okay, after a embarrassing failure here on stream, we're gonna try this again. And I hope I'm in the right place. Oh, is this it? No, it's the next one. I think it's there, but the building just hasn't rendered yet. Oh, there it is. That's where I had my crash. I want to do that. I'm going to do a touch and go on that building. I'm not going to give up. And then we're going to find Sheepa's general vicinity by taking the round, going south, taking the road to the east of the university, and then going south of the university in Wageningen. All right. Beautiful morning in this digital rendition of the whole Earth. A terra toda. Pode voar em qualquer lugar. You can fly it anywhere you want in this game, which is amazing. And by the way, yesterday I was very excited to find a... Alright, fantastic. Maybe I'll be flying over your apartment, although I'm flying, right now I'm not flying east, I'm flying, oh yeah, I am flying east. Okay, yeah, I'm flying east, northeast right now. Not quite. Copy that. Yeah, I'm gonna do another touch and go on that building. I'll try a touch and go on that building without crashing this time. And then I'm gonna go east. Okay. And then I think I saw that roundabout already. And I'm gonna keep... Okay, you need to find a road to the east of the university going south and then the roundabout. Alright. The road to the east of the university going south. Okay, so university is here. Road east is going to be around there, and then we're going to go that way there. Alright. We just do a quick touch and go. Alright. Landing gear down for a touch and go. I might have to abort this one as well because the direction is not great. Yeah, aborting that one. Oh, I was over it? Okay, let's try to find your house and then I'll do the touch and go, okay? Finding player houses here, stream follower houses here, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, so there's a roundabout. I noticed a little bit of a delay of the stream, so it's probably around here somewhere. Is that good enough? On the water at this roundabout, right here. Oh, fantastic! That's a nice place. Right near the university, there's a little bit of a lake. Okay, let's do a touch and go there. Let's try to land over there, okay? Let's fly low over it first because I don't want to have to, you know, submit you all to another wait in the menu after I crash. Take a look at my airspeed. Okay, I'm in the green there. Fantastic. Is it this one or the next one? Now I'm confused. I think it's the next one. There it is, around here. Alright, there's a cute little house over there. The roundabout kind of looks like some sort of field with crops or something. And here we are. From Schiphol to Shipa. 1, 2 bus, alright. Okay, let's see if we can do a landing there. Gear down. Flaps down. Let's take a look at this. What's the situation for the landing on the road here? You know, I'm not so worried about the cars. I'm more worried about all the people cycling. You know, I don't want to run over anyone who's cycling. I'm gonna be very careful of the cyclists, although they can be dangerous too. You know, it's hideous in real life. That roundabout. All right. It's more picture. It's less. It looks more peaceful here. Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, that one over there. Alright, so the problem with this landing approach here is that there's a lot of trees in the middle. They're 2-lane roads, but there are trees in the middle. I could probably just fit in from this direction here. But it'll be a little tough, but I think this is my best bet. We can try it. Just have to really slow down, and we have to hope that the wind is coming from back there, which I think is south, right? Yeah, more or less south, okay. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Oh, it's water in the middle of the roundabout, alright. Okay, we're gonna give it a shot. Consider this here the turn to base, okay? The base turn. I'm gonna cut power to the engine. And here we go, a little approach to the road leading to Shipa's roundabout. pretty... The landing speed on this thing is not the slowest, so... And I really don't know if the wingspan is going to let me fit in between those trees. I don't think so, actually. Just about, maybe. Let's try... I feel like I'm going too fast going this direction, so I think the wind is coming from there. So I'm going to try it from this direction and see if I can feel the airplane a bit slower. And let's get the weather a little... Let's get a bit of better visibility here. Let's make the sun go a bit higher in the sky, okay? And let's put a little bit less cloud coverage just to get a little bit better visibility here. Yeah, and I'll be landing then with the sun behind me. That'll be easier than landing with the sun in my eyes, you know. Okay, a little bit of a stall almost. You can see the little angle of attack indicator there, indicating that I'm going pretty slow here. Was this it? Now I'm lost. I think this is the right place. Okay, here's roundabout 1. Here's roundabout 2. It's not that much slower this direction. Maybe from that direction. This is a tricky one. Alright. First I'll do the touch and go on the student building to get them excited. And then we'll try the landing. To end the stream, we'll try the landing at Schiphol Road. It's tricky this because you just almost just miss it. Oh. Looks like a nice little university campus here. We got the Pentagon. We got some high-tech places. And this little sports, a flying beamer, a flying car. Called an Icon A5 airplane. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Probably way too steep and way too fast. Yeah, I'm really having trouble with these touch and goes today. I'm also not used to flying this airplane. I'm more used to flying the Cub and the Cessna 152. So this is the second time I fly this airplane. I think I have to give myself some more space. I'm rushing too much. I'm trying to bank right in afterwards. Welcome to the Netherlands. It's not only packed with cyclists, also cramped for aircraft. We're building for nights, not aircraft. The Knights. The shining light knights are shining light with their long legs and in Dutch armor. Alright, let's try again. Here we go, cutting power. This is looking like a better approach angle here. Keep that. I'm worried about that ledge, you know. Oh, anyone too, boss? And you got a little touch and go from the other direction. Okay, like to scare the hell out of whoever has the 4th place. You know, like the light, one of the IKEA lights, and those shook around. I don't know if you have IKEA there in Netherlands, but IKEA is basically pretty much a worldwide phenomenon, I think, right now. And now let's go to Sheepa's place, which I think is around here, right? Is that roundabout there? It's way too steep. But let's just see if, once again, I really don't think the wings are gonna fit here, but let me take another look. See, like the wings are gonna crash into these trees. I don't think this has collision modeling of the small trees, but of the big ones it does. So let's try one more thing. Let's try from here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna land over here where there are no trees, and then we're gonna taxi all the way to your place. Okay, that'd be pretty funny, you know, like a little this weird flying car driving on the street instead of flying. Alright, this is what we're gonna try to do here. It's another little Van Gogh house, a little red house in the midst of all the others. Vincent. If you go to Amsterdam, go to the Van Gogh Museum. I think it's quite an experience. I like the Van Gogh Museum. I think it's beautiful. And it shows you that he wasn't just he wasn't really, you know, people think, oh, it's an artist, he's a genius. No, he worked really hard, you know. He worked hard at becoming a good painter. Like, you look at how much he sketched and drew, and, you know, of course, he's also, like, you know, very good. But... all right, here we go, landing in Wageningen. All right, that's not too bad. Quite a bit of wind. Let's hit the brakes here. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Okay, okay. Right, approaching the roundabout. All right, and now let's taxi up to Schiphol. Dutch Knights have the double lion holding a shield. National color is orange. Fantastic. Yeah, like my Amber's grandma is Dutch. I think she escaped the Nazis. She came to this during the war, and she came to Canada, and then she moved to the States. And she has like an orange flag in front of her house and everything. And she's like, yeah, like they say in Michigan. I think they say if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. That's what they say in Michigan, apparently. If you're Dutch or if you're descended from Dutch. You know? Quite nationalistic of her, you know. Isn't that right? So Ellie, if you're listening to this, hello. Here I am in the Netherlands, in Wageningen. Slowly trying to taxi around these trees here to Schiphol's roundabout. The big trees have collision modeling like that, but I think the small ones, like this bush to the left, I don't think I'll hit that. Hopefully not. Yeah, see, the small bushes, you're okay. Alright, here you go, right in the middle roundabout. Hey Shifa, how you doing? We managed to do it. We just had to land a little further, you know, and we had to taxi. Oh, there's a car coming here. Let's just park here, okay? There's no collision damage to the modeling, you know, like I'm a sort of ghost here. Now here we are. We can take a look at from some sort of like, let me see if I can figure out this drone view again. There we go. It's a bit like Elite of the thrusters. So fantastic, we managed to do it. Cars on the wrong side of the road. Uh-oh. Microsoft, Sobel Studios, be advised, a bug here. The cars are on the wrong side of the road here. This is not England, this is the Netherlands. Okay, they drive on the right side of the road here. Bats is not here, otherwise you'd give me hell right now, you know, so. But, here we are. I'm gonna end the flight here. Let me get back into the airplane. You know, it's like a car. So I'm just gonna press a master strip off and magnetos to off. Fantastic. Thanks so much for being here. I'm gonna leave you an outside view, and I'll be back at 7 p.m. EST for Cyberpunk. Hopefully I don't think I'll hate it, but hopefully I enjoy it. No, I haven't looked at any streamers streaming it yet. I'm just I want to get my first steak fresh. I heard there's some quite buggy at the moment, but that's to be expected. The Witcher, when it was released, it was pretty buggy. I mean, that game to become really good, it took like many months, and then it became really excellent, especially with the later patches that changed a bit of the movement and or give you options at least. Okay. Fantastic, that's awesome. Thanks so much, Shipa, for letting me come and inspire me and indicating how to come and visit your home here in this beautiful planet Earth. Looking forward to flying Elite soon and meeting you over there. And looking forward to seeing you all again a little later today for Cyberpunk, and just continue these wonderful blends of, you know, reality with digital world here and video games. I'm gonna start doing maybe some drawings on stream sometimes. Who knows where this is gonna go, but I think it's gonna go to some cool places. All right, and see you soon, Mazu. Maybe I can join you with Red Dead Redemption 2. And if that's an open invitation for anyone who has Red Dead Redemption 2 online, Mazu and I started a little posse, and if you want to join us, I'm Hypertext Hero in Red Rockstar Games. Send me a friend request. All right. Right, Shipa, fantastic. Much love across the Atlantic to you and to everyone. And this is Hypertext Hero out. See you again soon.